And so it gives me great pleasure to present the 2012 Defenders of Justice Award for Litigation to Mary Lee Hall. Probably won't read it to you. Let me read what it says. The North Carolina Justice Center recognizes Mary Lee Hall as a defender of justice for fighting to protect the rights and improve the well-being of migrant and seasonal farm workers who work in North Carolina's fields.
I'm opening this paper, so I'll be brief, not long. Thank you so much, Justice Center. I want to thank Melinda and all the staff and board of the Justice Center. It's a tremendous honor. And I also want to thank the Justice Center for your work on behalf of farm workers and immigrants, a work that you took on with, I think, some trepidation back in 1996, and you have done such a spectacular job of it. And farm workers and immigrants are so much better off for having that work in the Justice Center. Thank you so much. I feel very lucky, actually, not just about this award, which I think is more about perseverance than anything else, but I think I've been very lucky that while I was even still in college, I discovered that law could be a way to make a more level playing field for people who are powerless. And that at the same time, I also became aware of farm workers. And there's this incredible irony that tonight we ate asparagus, and we ate lettuce, and we ate peas, and we ate potatoes, and none of those things we would have without the labor of people who are so poor that they often can't. I wanted to recognize briefly, the work that's in there is not work I did by myself. I did it with many other people. And I'd like to recognize my compañeros at the Farmworker Unit of North Carolina and the Farmworker staff of the Justice Center. If you would just stand briefly. We couldn't do it if we didn't all do it together. And I also want to recognize my boss, George Housen, the director of legal aid, who's super. And he has our back. And in the past year, he's had to deal with us getting blocked in and threatened with arrest, and the state having an audit of our books because they thought he was cooking the books and giving us state money, and a complaint to our federal funder. And he's done it all with great grace and reassured us all the way. We are so lucky to have him and the very professional staff at the Administrative Office of Legal Aid. I'm also lucky to have here with me tonight some of my friends. So I want to particularly point out my friend Ronnie Sorba. We met my first term of law school. We've been friends for 40 years, and how lucky am I for that? And my church family at West Raleigh, who also helped to keep me sane. And most of all, my family, because you don't get to choose your family. You're born. You don't really get that choice. But some of the things that are in the little blurb are really about my family. And my parents sacrificed to put me through law school so that I left law school with only a small undergraduate debt, which gave me tremendous freedom to do what I wanted to do. And I think my mother is here with me tonight, and she might actually have started this, because when I was in high school, we said, Mother, why don't we have those little green grapes anymore? And she said, well, I read about the farm workers, and they were asking people to boycott these. So I think there was a seed planted then. And mostly, as you can tell, my parents set an example of courage and doing the right thing, even if you get a lot of grief for it and you don't get much praise, which makes this award all the much sweeter. So thank you very much.